Hey, wonderful fitness enthusiasts. Today we have with us Sasha. She's a gut health expert and a weight loss mentor. She's going to take us through the insights of how important our gut is and how we can incorporate a couple of things in our routine, which is going to benefit us for healthy living, I would say. Welcome, Sasha. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Alvina, for having me here.
So we know that health basically is very important for each one of us today. And even as the saying goes, health is wealth. So can you share your journey and insights into becoming a gut health mentor and a weight loss mentor?
Okay. So I am a mom to two children, and I've been a corporate employee for a good 15 years. And the first year was pretty rough, but the first child's journey, I'm going to start here again. So my journey with my first baby was pretty rough because, juggling a full-time job and then, travel time as well. This was pre-COVID. So there was no blended approach or there was no work from home or anything of that sort. So I used to travel a good 2 hours per day plus the 9 to 10 hours of work. And I would barely get any time with my daughter. When the second one came along, I was pretty sure that I wanted to do something on my own. And that was pre COVID, just a little before, COVID happened. And that worked to my advantage because people post COVID are so much more aware and they care about their health. They know about immunity and things like that. So when I started looking for work from home opportunities, I came across this work from home gig, which sounded too good to be true, of becoming a gut health mentor. And I was absolutely new to the term gut. I did not know nothing about the gut. I explored this opportunity, and to cut the story short, I got certified as a gut health mentor. Now I globally work with a lot of clients. I've worked with close to 500 people across the globe, across age groups, across genders, and not just educated them about gut health, but helped people gain health, lose weight in the process as well. So, gut, to be precise, is your digestive system, and everything about an individual's health. And when I say health, it's not just limited to physical health, but your mental and emotional health as well is dependent on the gut. And I was pretty mind blown when I got to know about everything that the gut encompasses.
Right.
So the primary thing, or in a nutshell, basically, you take care of your digestive health, your gut health, your overall well being is taken care of, mental, emotional, physical well being is taken care of. So it made perfect sense to me when I was looking for work from home opportunities, and doing something from home, taking care of my kids at the same time, and to venture into the wellness space made sense because people were more aware, like I said. And in the process of educating myself and helping people, I have worked on my overall wellness as well, and my families as well. So it's been a wholesome experience of being a gut health mentor.
Beautiful. So since you are incorporating it at home, it comes to the term of practice what you preach. So till you don't know the
Absolutely.
system, you can't market the system, I would say.
True. True.
Right.
True.
So speaking about gut, you said that there is a lot of thing that goes around it. It's a holistic being of an individual begins from there. So how
Yes.
important it is and how does it begin from there? Can you tell us something about
Right. So 9 out of 10 people, or maybe 10 out of 10 people, believe that the brain is the most important organ of the human body.
it? Yes.
But now that I know, and now that people are also aware of gut health, um, the gut is termed to be the second brain of your body. Also, there are more neurotransmitters. So we know that the brain sends out signals to the body, but the gut produces more neurotransmitters, which means the gut sends out more signals to your entire body. So the cravings and feeling of anxiety and all of that stems from either a gut that is doing well if you have happy thoughts, even the chemical serotonin, which is the happy chemical, is also produced in the gut. And which is why I said that, your emotional health depends on the gut. So, gut is actually the core of an individual's system. If your gut is doing well, you are doing well. And if your gut is in poor health, you on an overall basis are not doing well. And it manifests in many ways. Digestive health issues is one thing. But like I said, anxiety issues, brain fog, um, cravings for all the wrong kinds of food and so on and
Yeah.
so forth is
Yeah.
all stemming from a poor gut health. So,
Yeah.
which is why the emphasis these days on taking care of your gut health, and that takes care of you. 70 to 90% of your immunity, your immune health depends on your gut
On your
health.
gut. Wow. That's
Yeah.
like something really good to know and need to know information, I would say. So, like you mentioned, that snacking is something that is very generic and people do munch on a lot of things.
Yeah.
So, of course, even I do munch, like, with a cup of tea or coffee. You really want something crispy, crunchy,
Yeah.
salty. I would say that chatpata effect is
Yes.
always there that you're craving for. So, how do we reduce that craving and how can we incorporate something healthier as an option where that's concerned?
So I'm going to give a long answer to this and a short answer as well. The short one is you take care of your gut health by now, gut health, you hear this a lot. What is it basically? Your gut is a mix of good and bad bacteria. The more the bad bacteria in your gut, your body sends out all the wrong signals, all the wrong cravings come from there. But if you nurture the good bacteria in your gut, and obviously if you're, it's like the plants. If you have even one plant in your house, and if you nurture it well, if you water it on a daily basis, or even go a step forward and give nutrients in the form of manure and things like that, the plant is going to thrive and not just survive.
Yeah.
So if you nurture your body with the right food, which is fruits, vegetables, a variety of food, good proteins, fiber, and so on and so forth, your gut health is going to thrive. So that is a long answer to know how to take care of your gut and how to take care of your overall health. Okay, so gut health, basically you take care of your gut health, and you get rid of the wrong cravings. The practical answer to how to get rid of the wrong cravings is, um, for us moms, the word chatpata that you said, it's a very Indian concept of
Yeah.
snacking on something savory with chai. You're
Yeah.
sipping
Yeah.
tea and you want to munch something. It's become a culture.
Yeah.
For us moms especially, kids snack on biscuits, cookies, chips, and so on and so forth, and we tend to eat the same thing and we think
Yes.
it's okay. It's absolutely a wrong practice. Kids metabolism is a very different ball game than ours, especially after the age of 30 or so. Our digestive health takes a toll because of fair amount of wear and tear, and also the metabolism basically slows down with age. So you cannot eat the same that you used to eat at 20, or you cannot eat the same foods that your kids eat. So the healthier options are nuts and fruits. Fruit is something that I highly recommend in between meals when you're craving for something sweet. Fruit, we have some sweets which are naturally sweet. Snack on those. So those are some healthier alternatives to snacking. Cheat day or a cheat meal, I personally do not call anything cheat. Okay, now this is the Christmas season, holiday season,
Yeah.
and I love my sweets. I love the crunchy stuff and all of that. But moderation is the key. You cannot go overboard. So if you've had one cookie or maybe two cookies, stop there. You can't, just jump onto
Go
four and
on.
five because the kids
Yeah.
are also snacking on that number of, cookies. So don't, also another important thing, when my mentees, when they go through a fabulous weight loss, they've lost a good amount of weight and they ask me now, can I have a cheat meal or can I have a cheat day? Now, cheat day as opposed to a cheat meal
Meal.
is
Yeah.
very different. So Monday to Friday, you follow a great, amazing, disciplined eating routine. And Saturday, you go absolutely bonkers with maybe burgers for breakfast, fries for lunch, and pizzas, and dessert as well, and cold drink and all of that. You've ruined your efforts that you put in throughout the week. So
Absolutely.
my recommendation is have a meal that is indulgent and enjoy it. Don't have any guilt attached to it because you've had a pretty moderate lifestyle throughout the week. So have that amazing pizza and maybe balance it out. For dinner, have a good bowl of dal or just vegetables and proteins. Vegetables and proteins, by the way, are key components in your plate. When you have that, you're full and your cravings are at bay as well. So don't convert a cheat meal into a cheat day,
Day.
is what I always recommend.
Because you always hear people, as in, they don't say cheat meal. It's always referred to as today is my cheat day. So,
Cheat
yeah,
day.
absolutely. They
Yeah.
go crazy where
Yeah.
everything is concerned.
Yeah.
Because me being a fitness enthusiast, even I believe in the cheats meal. But then I
Yeah.
compensate with my other two meals. If it is lunch as a cheats meal, then dinner and breakfast I go crazy with. Because
Yeah.
to burn those calories, now I don't go through a weight loss program as such, but I believe in burning those calories. And it
Right.
is very easy to take in, but it is very, very difficult to burn it out.
True. Very,
And
very true.
of course, there
Yeah.
are different options and ways of doing it. And
Yeah.
I'm so happy we have you to guide us and mentor us throughout the way. Now, when you spoke about the holiday season, of course, there are a lot of crispy, crunchy, yummy stuff. At the same time, a lot of cakes going on. And not only for Christmas or New Year, I would say even the other holidays, like if you have Diwali, you're munching on a lot of crispy, crunchy stuff, as well as the pedas,
Yes.
barfis, laddus, and a lot of things. So, what is your take on the sugar intake of the body?
Right. Like I said, I don't call it a cheat meal.
Yeah,
As long as you're following a moderate lifestyle, which means you're eating the good things and maybe the indulgent stuff as well. Obviously, the good stuff, that is the nutrition that your gut
yeah,
needs.
yeah,
Good nutrition in the form of
yeah,
fruits, vegetables, plenty of fiber, plenty of proteins. That needs to be heavier and a little bit of, so I follow something called 80-20, where 80% of the times you eat clean, healthy, nutritious food, and 20% of the times you can have your indulgences. And that is why I don't call it in cheat, because you're not really cheating. Enjoy that piece of cake, enjoy that
yeah,
slice of pizza, or whatever you're enjoying. Even like you said, right? You balance it out. You have that enjoy, whatever that meal is that you're enjoying,
yeah.
which is indulgent, whether it's fried or sweet or whatever, and balance it out in the other two meals. Maybe if you've had a very indulgent breakfast, lunch and dinner follow primarily proteins and vegetables, maybe very little carbs. The reason carbs, by the way, is it's demonized because the activity levels of an individual is not as much as it used to be 10, 20, 50 years ago.
Absolutely.
Mostly even right now, we are sitting at a desk and talking.
Yes.
Most of the IT jobs, people follow a sedentary lifestyle. So there's rarely any scope for activity, which
Yeah.
is why carbs need to be very less on the plate and proteins and vegetables need to be heavier.
Right.
So coming back to how to manage festivities, now I absolutely enjoy sweets. Okay, weekend in the last 2 days I went crazy. I had a whole lot of indulgent food. This morning I had a good clean salad. Okay, with eggs, of course. I never miss proteins for any of my meals, so I had it guilt free. And over the weekend as well, I enjoyed the cakes and whatever guilt free because I know I would take care of it the rest of the week. So that's how you balance it out. Moderation is the key.
Right, right. Now, this is during the holiday season when we are in it. Or how does an individual detox after the holiday season? Like, you think that, okay, I have 7 days of crazy eating, not cheats day, it becomes a cheats
Yeah.
week. Even though you
Yeah.
try to balance it out, you meet friends, you meet family, and everyone is giving you a plate of sweets that, try
Yeah.
this, try that. I made it. This auntie has sent that, that one has done that. So
True.
you really can't say no because then they feel bad. So how do we take into consideration the detox post the holiday season?
Few very, very basic, doable things that I would suggest. Now, this is something that I personally follow. if I know now, holiday season, vacations, or, festivities are not something that just comes all of a sudden. We know these are all
Yes,
dated on the calendars, right?
yes,
So, what I usually do is before the festivities, I follow a very strict routine and try to, follow a healthy lifestyle, as healthy as I can, and also incorporate some sort of a physical activity, whether it's walking, whether it's swimming, or whatever works for any individual. So physical activity with very very healthy eating, and enjoy the festivities to the fullest. Like you said, you cannot say no. You visit friends and family
yeah,
and things like
yeah.
that, so that's bound to happen. And moderation again is not something that you can follow during festivities. So enjoy. And then again, after the festivities are done, 3 to 4 basic things that I highly recommend, not just after festivities for a detox, but something that can be a lifestyle. 3 to 4 liters of water, absolutely key. Even during the festivities, sometimes, even on holidays, we eat so much because we're enjoying, or even during festivities, we're eating so much, there's very little water that is consumed. Your body's digestive health goes for a toss because your body cannot digest the food that you're eating. It's like on an overload. Secondly, bowel movements also go for a toss
Yes,
because again, your body's not getting enough hydration,
yeah,
and the body is not able to flush out the toxins. Again, water intake. So water intake is not just the glass of water that you're drinking, but also in the form of fruits and vegetables, because there you have your water content as well. So hydration is absolutely key. Now the detox that you asked me about, water is one thing. Secondly, my mantra is proteins and vegetables. Load your plate with a whole lot of proteins, lots of vegetables. Do away with carbs for maybe a week or so if you can. You should, in fact, because during the holiday season, you've
yeah,
had an overdose
absolutely.
of carbs
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
form of sweets, in the form of biryanis. All our indulgent meals are a load of carbs.
yeah.
So when you're going through the detox, give up on carbs for a certain amount of time, for a week, 10 days, and loads of fruits. Fruits are loaded with minerals, vitamins, antioxidants as well. All this is needed for the gut. Now, another thing, again, now this is very, very important. Probiotics is something that people think can be gotten from curds, or, there are some drinks and things like that. You have to
Yes,
be very
yes.
mindful, be extremely careful where you are sourcing your supplementation from. It needs to be plant based, it needs to be, a clean label brand. So that's another way to restore your gut health after a major haul of, crazy stuff that you've eaten. So probiotic, prebiotic is again a good way to detox your body.
Wow, that was really insightful for me as well, and also for the people and the audience who are less aware of how to detox post a festive season or whatever, whenever you are indulging a week before. So that was really insightful, Sasha. Thank you so much for all the insights and motivational talk, and also
Thank you.
knowledge sharing. More than motivation, I would say it was knowledge sharing and creating an awareness with the audience, especially moms and even across genders. I would say it's very important to take care of your health. So, what is that one last piece of advice you would want to give our audience?
Moderation is key, and self care is absolutely important. Now, from one mom to other moms out there who may watch this, or even a parent for that matter, if you don't take care of yourself, you will not be able to give your best to everyone around you. So take care of yourself is what I would suggest. And taking care of yourself, the number one step is taking care of your physical health, because it manifests in other areas as well, emotionally. So yeah.
Thank you, Sasha. Thank you so much for being a part of the show and also enlightening us with a couple of facts, I would say, tips, tricks, and facts. So thank you so much, and it was a pleasure having you. We hope to have
You're
you
very
soon.
welcome.